Brother, your whole life can change in 3 months. Your whole life can change in 3 months. And I know that, and I stand so confident and firm in that statement because it happened to me. My whole life changed in 3 months. I wanted to start posting TikTok videos and YouTube videos, and I wanted to get in shape and change my life, change my diet, change how I was living. And it took me 3 months to do that. Now, of course, to get my dream body, it took me longer than that because it doesn't just come in 3 months. Unless if you train like David Goggins and starve yourself out. But that took me it took me like a year, a couple months. And I'm telling you, if you just trust in the process, if you just truly put in the work, in 3 months, your whole life can change. In 3 months, maybe you won't have a bunch of money like you want. But I promise you, the way that you're living will change. The way that you act will change. The way that you eat and portray yourself will all change in a matter of 3 months. With just a few simple choices. It's not like you're making a hard choice, like a life or death situation choice. And I mean, it kind of is a life or death situation choice, if I'm being honest with you, to be honest. Because you can either change your whole life and the way that you're living and the way that you act in 3 months, or you can live like that for the rest of your life until you realize it when you're 35 years old and you're like, I wish I would have done it when I was younger. I wish I would have just locked in when I was younger. I wish I would have just used my ambition that I had on different things instead of just trying to get a bunch of girls and get and use drugs and go out to parties. Instead of using your ambition on that, you're going to be wishing that you use your ambition to become a better human being, to become a better man, to become a better person, to get stronger, to get more fit, to get in shape, have a better diet, have a better mentality. Do something to help you for your financial future. You're going to be wishing that you would have done that. Don't waste the time. Brother, in 3 months, dude, 3 months, it can all change. It can all change. I started on this journey in May, late April, and it is the end of August. And it has only, bro, I can't get over this. It has only been not even half a year. Not even. And I have already made so much progress. And it's all glory to God, bro. It's all glory to God. Because He opened the door for me, but I walked through it. I put in the work. He gave me the opportunities and I walked through it. Everybody has opportunities. If there's something that you want in this life, you can get it. You can go and you can get it. It's in your reach. God has already opened the door for you. If you want it, it's there for you. And He will open the door for the right future for you. All you have to do is walk through it. All you have to do is take the action to just grab it. He's placing it in front of you. And most people are just seeing something else. Instead of seeing the good choices, they're seeing the bad ones that they want to make. They're choosing to make those bad choices. They're choosing not to help their future. They're choosing not to become better people. Bro, it's a Friday right now. I could be outside having fun. And I'm in here recording this video. Why? Because I want to make the progress. I want to continue making progress, although my life has already changed and I have a better diet. I act differently. I move differently. I have my dream body. Everything in my life has changed, but I want more. And I know I can achieve more. I know that I have something bigger inside of me that I can achieve. I know that God has bigger plans for me, bro. There's something big that He has planned for me, and I'm just trusting in it. And He has something big planned for you too. He has something big planned for you too, and I'm here recording this video to let you know that you can get it. I'm here to reassure you that there is something big for you, bro. And all you have to do is just continue to put in the work. I understand. It's been about a week or two. And you're feeling tired. You're feeling like it's too hard. You're feeling like nothing is changing. But that is when you need to go the hardest. Because I remember when I was in that place. I remember when I was about a month in and I felt, bro, what is going on? So much bad things are happening to me. I feel so bad every single day. All these arguments happening around my family. My parents just separated. It was like I was living hell on earth. That's what it felt like. And I fell out of my relationship with God. And although I didn't lose my ambition to work harder, for a good amount of time, I fell out of my relationship with God. And I started acting way differently. I became lazy. And then over time, I started to use anger as my power. And bro, I'm telling you, over time, that anger will die out. That anger will die out. And just recently, although I've been working hard and I've been putting in the work and I've been posting and posting and posting and working, mentally, I felt out of it. And I came back to the Lord. And brother, I have felt so much peace. There has been things that have been happening to me in my life, and it's like they don't even affect me anymore. I've heard arguments and they don't even affect me anymore. I'm peaceful. I gave my life to the Lord and I have been living in peace. I have been living happily. The Lord had a plan for me. And it took me falling out of my relationship with Him to get back to Him. And when I finally did, over that course of the 3 months, over the course of those couple of months, everything has paid off. Because I put in the work. And bro, I'm telling you, if you put in the work, if you want to be a YouTuber, you can go and be a YouTuber. You post one video, you're a YouTuber. You want to be a TikToker, you post one TikTok, now you're a TikToker. If you want to be an athlete, you go play a sport, and now you're an athlete. You want to be a reader, go buy a book and read a couple pages, now you're a reader. You can be anything you want. Anything that you want. You just have to be willing to do it. You have to be willing to put in the work. You have to be willing to sacrifice the parties, the friends, the good times. You have to be willing to sacrifice it, because you know that in the future there's something bigger than all of that stuff. You have to be willing to. You have to. And the reason why is because there's something big at the end of the tunnel. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and that is success. And only a couple people get to success. And the reason why isn't because they are chosen. It's because they were willing to do it. They were willing to go through the sleepless nights. They were willing to go through the nights where they felt like not doing anything, but they still got up and did it. They were willing to go through the nights that they starved themselves because they wanted to make weight for a sport. They were willing to starve themselves so that they could lose weight to reach their fitness goals. They were willing to get that weightlifting in at 4 a.m., to wake up at 4 a.m. to get work done, because nobody else is up at that time, but they were willing to do it because they knew that there was a light at the end of the tunnel. And what had happened to them? They reached the end of the tunnel when they got that light, and they got success. They got success because they were willing, not because they were chosen. Because brother, let me tell you, nobody in this life is chosen. Nobody is chosen at all. Everybody is just willing. All the people at the top are willing. They were willing to do it. They were willing to put in the work. And that's why they are where they are. They are where they are because they were willing to put in the work. You think that God just handpicked them? No, bro. Everybody has the capability to do something. Everybody has the capability to achieve whatever they want, but not everybody is willing to do it. Because why? They know it's uncomfortable. They know it's hard, and that's exactly why they don't do it. That's exactly why they don't get up at 4 a.m. and put in the work. That's exactly why after school, after a long day of school, when they feel mentally drained, they don't go out and run 4 miles. They don't go out and run 4 miles and they hit another workout after because they don't feel like they did enough. They're not willing to sacrifice the bad diet so that they can eat healthier. They're not willing to do it. So bro, I'm telling you, if you just separate yourself from that group of people, in 3 months, and I'm telling you, 3 months is all it will take, everything in your life will change. The first month, you'll start doing it, and then you'll end up falling out. And you'll feel like you're not making any progress. But then the second month, you'll get that motivation. And on the third month, you're running on high gears. And by the end of that third month, your whole life has changed. Your whole life has changed. And why? Because you decided that one day you were going to make a choice. It's either one day or day one. Nothing else. Everybody says, oh, one day I'll start doing this. One day I'll start doing that. One day I'll change my diet. Maybe one day I'll decide that I want to be healthier. Maybe one day I'll decide that I want to start working out. Maybe one day I'll decide that I want to start that business. Maybe one day I'll start TikTok or YouTube or start doing anything to improve myself so that in the future I can become a better person. Maybe one day. Very few people say today is day one. Today is the day that I will change my life. Today is the day that I will change my diet. Today is the day. Today is the day that I will start. And just like that, everything will change. Because on that day one, not one day, on day one, you made that choice. And now you're on the path to greatness. Now you're on the path to success. Because you made a choice. God opens doors for everybody. God has a plan for every single person on this world. And He cares. And He will bring you peace and love and happiness and everything that you want. But most of all, He will open doors in your life. And all you have to do is just take that chance. Whether you believe in God or not, whether you want to give your life to God or not, He has opened doors in your life. And most people are just too blind to see that those doors are open and they don't want to walk through them. Make today your day one. If you're watching this video, drop down and do push-ups. Go and do homework. Go on a run. Record that first TikTok. Record that first YouTube video. Start planning out your business. Start brainstorming ideas for a business. If you're watching this video, go and do it. As a matter of fact, just click out of this video and go do it. Truly. I'm here to tell you and to reassure you that what you're doing will pay off. Everything you are doing will pay off if you just trust and believe that everything you're doing is enough. When you feel like you are done, go and do extra. Just because you feel like you could do it. Just to prove yourself that you just to prove to yourself, not to anybody else, just to prove to yourself that you know that you did enough today. Everything will pay off, bro. Every single thing will pay off, but you just have to be willing to put in the work and get up again tomorrow. And then again the next day, and the next, and the next, and the next. You have to be willing. Again, bro, nobody is chosen. They are only willing. And I end the video with the same thing that I say at the end of every single video. Stay strong today, boys.